Hey everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're diving deep into the 2026 Chevrolet Zora, a revolutionary hypercar that marks a bold and unapologetic step forward for Chevrolet and General Motors as a whole, blending decades of racing heritage, bleeding-edge hybrid technology, and futuristic design into a singular beast meant to rewrite the rulebook of American performance engineering. And it's not just another Corvette variant, it's something far more advanced, far more daring, and far more powerful, aimed directly at the world's most iconic hypercars, from Ferrari SSF90 Straddle to the McLaren P1 and even the Koenigsegg Jesko, as it pushes the Corvette brand beyond its traditional boundaries and into the stratosphere of exotic performance. Priced near $200,000 and loaded with hybrid performance tech rooted in motorsport pedigree, the Zora finally brings the long-rumored all-wheel drive, mid-engine hybrid concept to life with a combination of a twin-turbocharged 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8, based on the Z06's LT6 engine, married with front-mounted electric motors that deliver instantaneous torque and precise torque vectoring, producing an astonishing total output of approximately 1,000 horsepower and 975 lb-ft of torque, enabling jaw-dropping acceleration figures like 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 2 seconds and a quarter-mile time dipping into the 9-second territory, with the top speed easily breaching the 220 miles per hour mark, placing it in direct competition with the most revered names in the industry. Yet what truly sets the 2026 Zora apart isn't just the numbers on paper but the manner in which it achieves them, with chassis balance and power distribution so finely tuned that it offers both unrelenting grip and razor-sharp handling, aided by advanced suspension systems such as Magnetic Ride Control 5.0, a track-focused adaptive suspension setup that reads the road or track surface in real time and makes micro-adjustments to damping and body control, keeping the car flat and composed whether it's carving through canyon roads or flying down the straight at Le Mans. And speaking of Le Mans, that's a perfect segue into its motorsports aspirations, as the Zora name itself pays tribute to Zora Arkus Duntov, the legendary GM engineer widely credited as the father of the Corvette, who dreamt of a mid-engine Corvette decades ago and whose dream is now realized in the most extreme form imaginable. And that connection to motorsport is visible not just in its engineering but in the aggressive and purposeful styling, with a body sculpted from lightweight carbon fiber and forged aluminum, featuring an active aerodynamic system with a deployable rear wing, adjustable front splitter, and underbody diffusers, all working in concert to produce immense downforce at speed. And it's not just for show. The Zora's aero setup is tied directly into the car's drive mode selector, which includes Street, Sport, Track, and Zora exclusive Hyper Track mode, unlocking maximum performance parameters, including a launch control system that makes use of all 4 driven wheels and the electric motor's instant torque to deliver neck-snapping launches with brutal consistency. And while performance is the clear headline, Chevrolet hasn't neglected the cabin experience either, with the Zora offering a driver-focused, high-tech interior that's both minimalist and luxurious, integrating premium materials such as Alcantara, real carbon fiber, and magnesium, as well as a new iteration of Chevrolet's infotainment system built on the Ultifi platform, offering over-the-air updates, deep customization, track telemetry integration, a heads-up display with augmented reality overlays, and even GM's performance data recorder system enhanced with 4K video capability and live lap analysis, making it perfect for both serious track days and YouTube content creators alike. And thanks to its hybrid powertrain and regenerative braking system, it can offer surprising efficiency when needed, with an EV-only mode capable of short commutes under electric power alone, perfect for stealthy city driving or exiting your neighborhood without waking the neighbors. And even with all this performance, the Zora features an adaptive cooling system, intelligent battery management, and active sound control to make everyday usability viable for owners who might want to take it on the occasional grocery run or weekend getaway, especially with its cleverly packaged front trunk. Yes, it still has a frunk offering modest storage despite its hypercar proportions, and for those worried about reliability and support, Chevy's extensive dealer network and warranty coverage still apply, meaning the Zora is not only a hypercar built to race, it's also backed by the kind of infrastructure and accessibility that European exotic brands simply can't match, giving owners peace of mind that's rare in the segment, and Chevrolet is going a step further by offering optional Zora experience packages, which include high-performance driver training at select tracks across North America, allowing owners to truly unlock the potential of their machines under professional guidance. And while this car marks the pinnacle of performance for GM, it also foreshadows what's to come for future Corvettes, hinting at the evolution of GM's Ultium hybrid and electric platforms applied to sports cars, and the Zora may very well be the last of its kind to use an internal combustion engine alongside electrification, acting as a transitionary masterpiece before the inevitable all-electric Corvette generations take over. And with limited production numbers expected, rumors suggest fewer than 2,000 units annually. Collectability is all but guaranteed, especially for early VIN numbers or special edition variants that may commemorate racing milestones or historic Corvette anniversaries. And speaking of variants, insiders have hinted at a future Zora R or Zora LM edition designed purely for track use, potentially stripping weight, increasing downforce, and boosting hybrid output to deliver sub-9-second quarter miles and Nürburgring lap times that would shatter expectations. And given GM's recent expansion into motorsports tech and partnerships, don't be surprised if the Zora becomes a testbed for future LMDH or GT3 entries, further cementing its legacy not just as a road-going monster, but as a symbol of American performance redefined for the electrified age. And from its razor-edged styling and carbon titanium architecture to the aggressive quad exhaust layout and LED matrix lighting, everything about the Zora screams intention, aggression, and evolution. A Corvette in name only, a hypercar in every sense, one that doesn't just chase Ferrari, it dares to surpass it. And while the 2026 Zora is undeniably a halo car, it also serves as a vision for the future of Chevrolet, a declaration that innovation, performance, and legacy can coexist in a world that's rapidly changing. And even as automakers worldwide scale back sports car development in favor of SUVs and EVs, Chevy has doubled down with the Zora to prove that passion, precision, and progress can live in harmony, that America can build not just muscle cars or sports cars but world-class hypercars worthy of awe, envy, and excitement. So if you've ever dreamed of a car that combines the brute force of an old-school V8 with the sharp responsiveness of electric propulsion, wrapped in an aerodynamic shell engineered for victory laps and valet spots alike, the 2026 Chevrolet Zora is your dream realized, your ticket to the rarefied world of performance royalty, and a rolling tribute to a legacy that refuses to die quietly, because with the Zora, Chevrolet hasn't just changed the game, they've redefined it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watch.